Sushi sales.
Hey guys, it's Glass City Pickers. Still trying to figure out a couple little kinks right now. But I'm Tanya.
I'm Chris.
And we have special guests with us, Buffalo Picker, Thrifting Lounge.
And
we're trying to get Sue in here.
She said,
all right, so can you guys give me the wrench so I can actually give her, she gets a clickable link for her?
No, I don't know how to do that.
Just go into the YouTube one and then right click my name, or I think there's like a gear bar, and then I'll say add moderator. Then give me the give me a moderator, and then it'll give me a blue wrench, and I'll be able to have her click on it.
It's not letting me, Kev. It's saying to kick you out or leave you in.
No.
It's the three dots. It's the
you got to go on YouTube.
By his name, go down on YouTube.
She's got to go on YouTube.
Yeah, she's in the she's in here.
Are you a moderator, Buffalo?
I don't think so. I don't think they moderated anybody for their show yet.
Okay.
We don't know.
Just as soon as you open up YouTube, make sure you click the pause or the mute button, or else you're going to get feedback.
all right.
And then from there, I have I think the first message on there. Pause or the mute button, or else you're
Yeah, I know what he said.
Yep. All right. So you see my name on there in the chat, on the private chat on YouTube.
No, that's not it.
She here. She said.
Yeah,
Yep.
she's in the chat.
Tell
So
her, hold on a second. I'm giving her the link.
All right. Wow. Is that it right there?
No, that's top chat and live chat.
Okay.
Are you on YouTube?
Yeah.
Okay. So see if you can press and hold my name if you're on mobile, and it should pop up at Asman.
That's Land Shark.
Oh shit. Where you at?
We don't see your name in there.
I'm underneath Land Shark. I'm the second one that commented. The Thrifting Lounge.
Okay.
Kevin, we know who you are.
I know.
And moderator.
There you go.
You just added Land Shark.
That's him. He said he under Land Shark right now.
no, it's not in there, Kel. You got it's not in there.
All right.
It's
I
only
just put my name in
Landstar
there.
and Sue in there right now. Now there you go, Count. It's at the end.
There he goes.
Okay, so now I'm gonna click this link, Sue. Nope, I'm not a moderator yet.
I just added me.
Hold on. Well, this has been a really good show so far.
It's all right.
Stick with us, everyone.
Hey, what's up, Land Shark Picker? How you doing, man?
Oh gosh.
Yeah, I got it. There we go. Why isn't that clickable?
See?
That's strange.
Here, let's do it this way.
Hey, Sue, just copy and paste that link I just sent. All right, so we should be good to go. She's got the link on there. She can copy and paste
I put it in there too on the comment.
Yeah,
What's been going on, Kel?
not much, man. Just stayed home today from work. I really don't know if I want to even go back to work right now at this point, since we have our first case in my county, and then we've had like the second most deaths in the United States in Florida. So that alone, I really don't think I should have an option to go back or not go back. You know what I mean? It should be mandatory not to go back, because I mean, if they're putting that, I'm driving by restaurants and they're only doing takeouts. There's no bars open. There's nothing open. So I don't see how me being working in insurance is beneficial for anybody.
So Sue,
Especially if it's sales.
Susan, finally.
Hey.
Sorry about that.
On the Instagram, it was like splitting up. It was like stream dash in a space yard, but I tried to put it all together and it just wasn't working. I think the spell check like split it up.
Oh, that's okay. Well, we got it. We're all here. So go ahead. This is really going to mess me up. Sue.
She sells my suit.
Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Oh, hey, she sells my Sue. I sell on mostly Amazon, a little bit of eBay, a little bit of Facebook Marketplace. Been around a while. That's about it. Staying home like everybody else right now.
Man, that's the world. That's the world we living in today, right now.
So,
Strange things.
yeah, that's what we don't want to so much talk about things we're not supposed to talk about, but we did want to talk about the world news concerning our platform tonight. Just what if everybody wants to share? Are you making more? Are you making less? Is it killing your platform? What's going on with everyone?
I mean, I'm having a great year and a great month, but now with the news this morning that I can't ship in toys anymore, I have a lot in there right now. I was real heavy shipping in February.
Yeah.
But in the 2, 3, 4 more weeks, we'll see. I scanned everything I had left in my basement for Merchant Fulfill. I have some kind of long-term holds down there, and I wasn't happy with what I get for any of it. So tomorrow's going to be going through all my Amazon returns and see what I want to put on eBay, which I don't love eBay. Once you get into FBA heavy, you don't love eBay anymore. But it is what it is. You got to do something.
Yeah, you do. Yeah. What about the email? So we all did. You guys, I'm sure got the email from Amazon's about they're stopping the shipments and everything today. So yeah.
So it's limited to essential categories, which I think it's about 8 categories.
Yeah,
like baby, grocery, medicine, health and beauty, industrial, pets.
Household staples.
Yeah. Those stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna rock some things for a minute because like you said, FBA sellers, they really looking funny because I know I'm one. I like Amazon too. You know what I'm saying? So ever since we didn't got on the Amazon platform, I always thought that was boosting our business right there. So I'm kind of looking funny too because I had a shipment that I wanted to send in myself this week. We did. So I can understand.
And like you, we do the toys and stuff too. So it's like, come on now, should be able to send them in. Kids need birthdays. They need their toys.
Yeah. and kids out of school too. They need to do something.
Yeah.
So
yeah, but you got to look at too is that Amazon was impacted by people, can't come to work as well. So they had to make an adjustment, man.
Yeah, they say they about to hire 100,000 people. So 100,000. It was 100,000.
Right.
So you got to look at that. What they trying to do? They're trying to make sure that the stuff gonna be able to get to people. So that's a blessing, And I just feel like hopefully just the post office don't shut down. That's my prayers. Please keep the post office open. We'll keep running. Everything else will take its course. That's just my 2 cents.
Anybody contemplating changing their inventory, their products to be able to ship anything in?
For sure. I mean, I haven't I've been watching some grocery goods that I'm approved in, but I just hadn't had the time to get around to it because I've been so busy in the things that I know, about and how to get it and where to get it till now, like they say, drastic measures, drastic times
calls for drastic
measures. Yeah. So I'm going to get out and find these food products and send them in. I mean, and whatever else is on the list. You just got to make adjustments. I mean, that's, if you're going to be a hustler, you got to hustle.
Right.
Yeah, that'd be true.
2 problems I see with the grocery is what's available for us RA right now.
Right.
And the other thing is going to be the pricing. I mean, I got a 1-star review today it said all caps, price gouging / illegal. It was an office supply that cost $20 and I've been selling it for $20 all year.
Right.
So with the grocery items, which being essentials, you're going to have to be really careful. It can't be much more than MSRP, so you're going to have to find it pretty inexpensive. Yeah, when you can find it, because I know I was out of town. I went to visit my son and his family, new grandbaby last week, and I wasn't supposed to come home till tonight. But on Sunday, I was starting to like, okay, they're really like closing stuff everywhere. They're whatever. What if I can't fly home Tuesday night?
Right.
So I ended up coming home Sunday. And I went to the grocery store Monday when I got home. And I had to pass up Publix because the parking lot was so full, there wasn't a parking space left. And then I went across the street to Kroger, which it just happened to be not all that busy. And they had good stock in some areas. Like the paper goods aisle was literally empty from one end to the other.
Right.
But I even got milk and eggs. My parents needed eggs and stuff. But my other issue is I'm in that age category and I'm in really good health. My husband's not in the best of health. So, and I have to kind of go take care of my parents too. So I really just can't be wandering around shopping all over the place. So
That's true.
I don't know what'll happen. I mean, I'm sure it'll eventually get back to normal, but it's just going to be go with it.
My thing on the food take is, I mean, you basically have to be with everybody got, this term price gouging in the air right now. I mean, you definitely have to be careful on how you price your item. But I think if you in that $3 to $5 range, you should be good. I mean, because at the same time, Amazon got to look at the fees they charging you for that item.
Right.
I mean, so if Amazon charge you $5 for fees and you charging additional $5 so you can make a profit, I don't see what the problem is.
Yeah, I know we don't see what the problem is.
Right.
But, it's an issue like, I mean, I wasn't selling the Purell and all that, but people had it down to $12, only making $1 on it.
Right.
And they're getting suspended. I mean, it's an issue. It's going to be an issue.
And that's a question I have too. The suspensions, are they coming from actually a human actually doing the suspensions, or is this just computer generated?
The computer generated is the letter, like we'll contact you within 72 hours.
Right.
But once you talk to that initial suspension, that review team, I can't remember the title of their team, then it actually goes to humans. That's who you send your POAs to, and it goes to humans from there. But yeah, I mean, it is the bots that are picking up all the keywords, or they're also looking at feedback when people are saying price gouging. Right. It's an issue.
Right.
Whether it is or not. Like I said, this was a $20 totally non-essential office supply item that is really probably the MSRP on it's like $16.99, but I get it for less than that. And it's selling for $20. So it has nothing to do with price gouging, the legal terms of price gouging.
Right.
Yeah, I just don't understand how all of a sudden the prices become an issue. This is the first pandemic we have had, but this is not the first epidemic or disaster that we have had where sellers tried to take advantage of what's going on in the real world.
Right.
So I don't understand, why is this taking precedence over like what's going on right now? I mean, yes, it is a pandemic, but I mean, a pandemic is no different than an epidemic. It's just on a smaller scale, or a disaster that is on a smaller scale. So I know it's, I clearly understand it's Amazon and eBay platform and they can make the rules for the seller, but still, I just don't understand why all of a sudden it's an issue when we have disasters every year, hurricanes, tornadoes, or small epidemics, and now all of a sudden, the hot word on got out there is price gouging, and all of a sudden it's a big deal.
Well, I can tell you exactly the minute it became an issue was when California declared a state of emergency. I believe they were the first ones, and that's when it hits legally.
Right.
Yeah. It's funny how they changed the narratives of things, because you look at it like this. We can say Amazon price gouging us. You dig, with all them fees. That's how I can say that.
I mean, you go Amazon anytime and see Amazon selling a certain type of product, and you like, how the heck they selling that so high? And then you can go to a product and you can say, why are they selling that so low? I don't know if it's like Sue say, a bot whatever running their repricer or whatever. But you look at that stuff and you like, okay, so how is this not price gouging when you know in the regular store that thing sell for $25, but they selling it for $45, and it clearly got Amazon name up there as the seller. You know, so I'm like, man, this is crazy, man. I mean, I understand, you know, it is their field, it's their ball field, but I mean, you know, if you're going to impose rules on the reseller, then you should abide by those same rules.
When talking about this made me go back like probably 7 years ago. I don't know if you guys ever heard of the water crisis in Flint, Michigan. So we're close to that. And it trickled down to Toledo where we're at. And one morning we woke up and all of a sudden they were like, don't drink the water, don't shower, don't anything. People were scrambling everywhere. We had to drive literally up into Michigan for water. And honestly, we probably bought 10 cases.
Because we shared them.
Because we shared. They went to your friends. They went to our families, things like that. But later in the week, I mean, little carryouts were selling
case of water for $20.
Not even a case, like a 6-pack of water for $25. I was like, oh, in the poorest neighborhoods, I'm thinking, now that to me, that's price gouging.
Correct.
You know, when something like that. But like you said, if you're getting it for $16 and selling it for $20, come on, you're not making $1 million on that. That's not price gouging.
I mean, I'm surprised that they didn't come after them eventually.
Nope. It was on the news, you know, shame on you and how horrible you are, but
nothing.
But
other than that, nothing. They let it roll.
Well, I actually, did you say, that was Michigan?
Yeah.
Flint, Michigan.
Because they don't have price gouging laws in Michigan. They just came out. I don't know if you saw that. I don't know where it came from, but Michigan actually just did pass a law on price gouging. And it's very specific. You can't be more than 20% above the price you were selling on March 9th.
Oh.
So and many of the rules aren't as Michigan just did come out with that.
Well,
so apparently they didn't, I guess because we were talking about that on the show this morning, that Michigan didn't prior have price gouging laws.
That was just recently passed not too long ago, you know. So, you know, but then it was every man for himself. Hey, Kevin, I wanted to ask you a question, my brother.
Sure.
I know you mainly on eBay, but how you feeling with your sales and everything going on right now, man?
Man, I haven't seen anything change for me. Not one bit, really. It ebbs and flows. Man, I haven't seen a difference, honestly. I'm sure you have if you sell those type of certain goods that is replenishable, and especially on Amazon. But I know they just started. I think they stopped doing something on Amazon besides like household goods. Was it?
Yeah.
Medical and staples or something like that. It said.
Yeah, baby.
For stuff for kids and stuff.
There's about 8 categories you can
call it all that essentials, man. But
I think that's insane.
Well, you know, you like you said, you haven't seen no difference because of the field you in on eBay, the things you sell. So do you feel like you're gonna be able to hit these thrifting stores still?
But that's a huge thing I put in my group yesterday, and within I can't remember the last time I had this much action, but within 10 minutes I had 130 comments. I literally said, what did I say? Hold on a second, because I'm on my page right now because I was putting this link in here in my group.
Yeah.
So hold on a second. Let me see which one it is. It's one of these, the most recent ones too. Unless here we go. I said, I'll tell you right now, buy what you can if you're thrifting, retail arbitrage, whatever you do, because very, very soon you're not going to be able to do it for a little while. I said, thank God I have 400 items to still list. So I mean, I still got a pile, which is great.
Right.
But that's just, again, that's my opinion. I just feel that's the way we're going, is we're going to be doing nationwide, probably lockdown here within the next 2 weeks if we keep it up. But I don't think that I highly doubt there'll be a lot of, or any thrift stores are going to be open here soon in the next week or two, no matter where you go. Right. But again, it may not even harm me because I have not a death pile. I have a 400 items list. And then I just picked up some more items here. I sniped from eBay to resell on eBay. Some Civil War letters that I got. So I mean, again, you could still always, unless the post office stops, and then we're in trouble.
Right.
And then a lot of us, well, me, I'm only part-time, but mostly all you guys that are full-time that are in trouble. Like, how about you, Buffalo Picker? What's going on with, like, I would love to know about you, because they just said today, what did they say? Something about stop sending all the stuff in. So, like, and you're an Amazon seller, man. So this has to affect you.
Yeah, I mean, it'll affect me, but like you said, I have death piles. I have items that I, had on hold. I got items that I could, easily switch over to eBay, because I don't constantly send all my stuff to Amazon. I probably send about 80% of my items to Amazon. Then I take another 10% or 15% of those items and I put it in my storage, and then I take maybe a 5% and just post it up on eBay. But now with this situation going on, I'm just gonna refocus. I mean, my thing is I've been wanting to get over into home goods, groceries, and stuff like that. So I'm just gonna refocus, man, and start going out and trying to purchase these items that I can send to Amazon. I mean, I work. I mean, I don't know if a lot of people know what I do for the federal government, but I work in emergency management, and I'm privy to a lot of information that I can't discuss here because of my background clearance. But I can tell you, people are hitting a panic switch for the merchants. But, based off of the information I'm getting, is that supply line is not going anywhere. I mean, they're going to slow down, but it's not going anywhere because, a pandemic, by the federal government look at a pandemic like they look at war.
Yeah.
And they know that in war, what both sides are trying to do is slow down the supply line. Once they slow down or stop the supply line, pretty much the other side is going to start winning the war. So right now, federal government is looking at, they trying to partner up with all the merchants that we have, the big boys like Walmart and Targets and places like that, to figure out how we can keep these supplies coming. So when we shut down for 2 weeks or 3 weeks, whatever the case may be, those merchants are still allowed, limited, but they are still allowed to function and supply people within the United States. So I'm not worried about, not being able to go out and purchase stuff. I mean, everybody going to have a time. I mean, you already see that things are being put in place, the limited time these stores are open. That's by design. That ain't by like Walmart just woke up and said, we're going to close at 11. That's by design. Right. So when I look at what's going on, the grand scheme of things in the United States, when I look at, being a combat veteran myself, when I look at what's going on and what I'm being briefed on, I'm not worried about the stores closing. All I'm worried about is that, things are getting under control in China because they are the world leader at producing and manufacturing. And that if things are getting better over there, that means that they're going to continue to push stuff over here. It may slow down, but it's not going to stop. So I'm just going to be a business as usual. But again, I'm going to change my focus for now to go into another market that I haven't been in, but I've been studying, and that is food and other supplies that you can ship into Amazon.
I'm still going to work every day.
And I mean, that is one of the reasons Amazon is stopping the other, because they want to be able to push out the things that people really need.
Right.
Now, there's plenty of toys in the Amazon system, and they can still be shipping those.
Right.
But they're really running low on. I mean, let me tell you that my son is a much bigger Amazon seller than I am, and he sells in that category already, and he ships in by the pallet. And he happened to have a pallet hit on Friday that was all paper goods. And that wasn't okay, the pandemic's coming, I'm going to buy paper goods. I mean, it's stuff that he regularly ships in. I don't want to tell you dollars, but I'm trying to come up in my head with it. He had the biggest day outside of Q4 he's ever had. He probably sold a little over 2,000 items on Friday. Pretty much every single item off that pallet. So
Right.
people that's why Amazon is almost begging us to send in that stuff now.
Right.
Because they want it available for the public. And they don't want to take the time to unload, Easter, well, whatever, 4th of July items that some companies shipping in already. They want to be able to ship out that groceries and paper towels and things that are really in high demand.
The things that we really need, they feel. That's understandable.
And
Man.
I have a friend that works in a warehouse, Amazon warehouse in South Carolina, and he told me that 40% of the workers are not showing up. So that's another reason they're trying to, number one, get more people in there. I mean, it doesn't help that all the kids are out of school and parents can't go to work.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's not necessarily that people aren't just showing up, they really might not be able to. So they need to not be focused on, I can't even think of some old, pet rocks. I mean, they really need to be able to be processing and shipping out what really needs to be shipped out.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, I'm not super happy about it, but we all have to sacrifice because
Yeah.
but
you got to go with changes, go with the flow.
I would say, Tommy, I would be looking, if you start to, your sales are lower than you want, I would start looking at merchant fulfilling some of those toys because they will also run out at FBA eventually.
Right.
And people will want it.
Right.
So I think those prices will only go up higher, especially on, because again, the kids are all home from school. I mean, I'm going to sell out every Lego I have in there. I have been selling Legos like wildfire.
Kids want to build Legos.
Hey, I'm trying to get on that Lego train.
Oh, my grandson.
Find me a good distributor.
They want to keep their kids busy. They got to do something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
Because they're going to be home for future right now. So, hey, man.
Yeah, they can't go outside. I mean, they can't go to a movie. They can't do nothing. Here, they can't go to movies, the mall, anywhere.
No. That's over with.
It's pretty much learn how to get along at home.
Kevin, what were some of the most interesting things you sold this week, my brother?
Let's see real quick. I sold quite a few things this weekend. Was really good. Let me see real quick. But to go back to the Legos, I got Legos that are like prepackaged the way I bought them at that estate sale. I actually should probably go through and sell them that way. Because whoever did it put a lot of time and effort into separate and put them all into baggies. But my buddy Matt, I was just over his house last night. He picked up 50 pounds of Legos for $25, and he's sorting through everything right now with it. He sent me a really cool pic of they're big bags, man. They're like, I'll say like 15 by 15 bags, and he's got like 5 or 6 of them. And he weighed them out. They're like 50 pounds worth for $25. I'm like, man, that's a steal right there for that. Because the lady in front of him was like, well, I'll do 20. And then the guy goes, I guess, he goes, maybe I'll wait a little bit because, we just brought these out and sale just started. And then right away, Matt jumps in and goes, I'll give you the full price for him. And he bought them right underneath the girl. Yeah. Underneath the lady's nose. It was hilarious.
Anyway.
Yeah, it's true. For $5, you're going to hassle over 50 pounds of Legos. Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, our grandkids would have those destroyed and built and unbuilt and built and built in about 10 minutes.
Man, they have them broke up, put up, back up, down.
Oh my gosh, it would be a heyday for them.
They'd be in the bed with them and everything else. That's how much they love them Legos, man. Buffalo picked them some for Christmas, man.
So my best sale of the weekend, I sold a Geese and Hawks Seville Row suit, 2-piece suit for $100.
What?
Yeah.
You got pics of that one too, don't you?
Yeah, I can show you right now. Hold on a sec. I'll pop it up. But I did have a really fast sale. I sold a Scottish tartan plaid kilt within 4 hours, and I got full price for it. I was asking
that's the best time.
Yeah. I forgot about that, and I wasn't even thinking, but it was a good thing I put it right up because this was one I was going to put in. I was going to wait a little while before I listed it, but I was like, man, it shouldn't be it's not going to take me long to list the thing. So I've had a couple sales that I listed and sold fairly quick. I sold a New York Giants Tommy Bahama Hawaiian shirt. Sold that one for $50, I think. I took a best offer. That sold in like 8 or 10 hours. Somewhere around there.
I didn't mean to interrupt you, Kevin, but you're the guy I need to talk to. So I went to a thrift store and I got this. I'm calling it vintage because it looks vintage to me. It looks like an old bowling shirt.
Yeah.
It's like a silky satin material and it's got really cool ribbon, not ribbon, but it's just got really cool, a cool design. I can't read the tag. I don't know who the tag is. So I'm going to private message you one day and just ask you, what the heck do I have here? I really think it looks cool. And I know somebody would buy it and love it because it's a really cool.
Well, why don't you go grab it and show me? I'll tell you.
Kevin, the old lady's got a sore back right now.
Yeah,
all right.
They've been working on
Glass City. I have a screen down here. Click that because that's the screen share I want to show you.
All right.
You see that screen next to me?
Yeah, hold on.
Perfect. Let me know when you see it.
Yep.
There you go. I sold that I took a best offer of 100. I had that for a good. When was Hurricane Dorian? September. Yeah, we got that back in September up in Gainesville. We went up to visit her dad. We actually, what was that? We evacuated to Gainesville, and I bought this up here for $10. It was the only thing that we bought. No, we bought a few things in that store, but that store was like way overpriced.
Right.
Ridiculous. It's the Geeves and Hawks right here, Seville Row. You can see it's 2-piece suit, striped. Thing was beautiful, chalk line stripe. The thing was beautiful. And Geeves and Hawks is a really good bolo brand when it comes to buying suits or sport jackets. So that was my best sale. Oh, that thing it's in gorgeous shape, man. That thing was new without tags I could have put, but I don't put that stuff because I don't want to get anybody sending their stuff back.
Okay, you ready? And it could be garbage, and I don't know. I just thought it kind of looked cool. I don't know.
She did, look what I got. Look what I got.
Can you see it?
Yeah. Can you what is that called? Highlight yourselves?
No, how do we do that?
You click your own screen.
Yeah, make us bigger, baby.
Mm-hmm.
It says remove.
No. There you go. Yes, it worked. Oh man. All right. There we go. No, you got to click your screen.
The small one.
The small one right in the corner, mama.
Yeah.
Oh, this? No, this.
No, it's that one, baby.
The small one.
That one right there, baby.
There you go.
All right, pop it up.
Yeah.
I did not ride the short bus, but some days I may have.
Can
Let me pick up this. I just thought it was really cool looking. Cool, babe.
Okay.
Can I see the label?
You can see the label.
What does it say? Epoch.
Epoch.
With a hand.
Is it probably nothing?
I'll look right now for it.
I just thought it was really cool looking. It's like it's a silky satiny material. It's satin, it's not.
Yeah.
I just thought it was cool with that. Doesn't it look like an old bowling shirt or something?
Yeah.
I don't know.
A little bit. I mean, the bowling shirts are.
I thought
they look kind of like that, but they usually have a different pattern to it. The vintage ones. I love finding the vintage bowling shirts, but those are like few and far between to find. Epoch.
Don't you think it's kind of cool looking?
Yeah.
You said that already.
I like it.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to look up for you guys.
Okay, how do I get it all back on there?
Get rid of that screen. Put it back on.
There you go.
I want my friends back on there. There we go.
But Kevin, the important question Craig wants to know is, did you model the kilt?
No.
Craig
No,
was
I didn't model it.
Hey, put it on, Kev.
That'll be another show.
Hey, that would have been a good video right there.
Huh?
That would have been a good video right there.
Yeah, I would have done it, but I wasn't thinking of it at that time. That would have been a great thing before. Man, I should have did that for like sold that week on eBay. I could have worn that in front of the green screen.
There you go.
And that would have been my thumbnail pic right there. Man, I should have That's
That's right.
not a great idea.
You got a brain that don't stop working, man. So you know you had an overload right then. So don't worry about it.
It's rare that I let things slip through like that, but that would have been a really funny one for my sales of the week. But I did model today a vintage. I want to say, because I know my Letterman sweater, Letterman cardigans really well. Probably like the 50s, early 60s Letterman sweater from Texas Knits that I bought off of. I bought from Tim, the military guy.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta remember. He's not in here right now. But he's one that always comes in everybody's videos, and I saw it on his Instagram. I'm like, dude, instantly, I'm like, that's the stuff that I wear. Soldier Up, that's who it is. Tim from Soldier Up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we love it. He's awesome. Yeah, I bought it from him, and then I did a little modeling today because I told him I'd make an Instagram post and shout him out in it. So it was pretty cool. I like the sweater a lot.
That's cool. That's nice. So Buffalo.
Yes, sir.
Good, man. I know you made some dents in them death piles, didn't you?
Yeah, I made some dents in death piles. I made some good money off some hand sanitizer. I didn't try to price gouge people,
right?
But because I had so much of it, and the crazy thing is, I bought this hand sanitizer back in November at a auction. And I just bought it because it was cheap. Right. And one day I was outside looking in my death pile. I was like, hold up, I got some hand sanitizer. Got a whole box of this stuff. One right here. I don't know if y'all can see that.
There you go.
Got you.
Okay. Right. Yeah. So I started like in packs of 10s. And been like selling out, man. I got this
or eBay or Amazon.
On eBay. Yeah, I sold it on eBay, and I matter of fact, this stack here, I'm getting ready to pack it up after the show so I can send it out. But I probably done shipped off about 15 boxes of packs of 10s. So I've been doing good with that, and I have been out to Walmart clearance, and I went to Ross, which is kind of dead, but when it comes to toys, but Walmart still have good stuff in the clearance. You just gotta kind of move around and get to different Walmarts to see what they have, but they still popping things into the clearance in certain Walmarts, and I'm gonna do that on the show and tell.
Okay. I would like to thank all the retailers or whoever else in the background, resellers and everybody for coming out to join us tonight. Appreciate y'all. If y'all have any comments or any questions or any answers to the questions that we asked, if y'all got anything y'all want to say, put it in the chat or just, speak your mind or ever hold your peace. So, Sue Sales by Show. How you come up with that?
I don't even remember.
Huh?
I think it was just going to be She Sells or something, and that was already taken on Instagram or something. I don't know. I mean, I just fell into YouTube because I started doing the panel with Scott and the guys, and
right.
And they were pushing me, oh, do a YouTube channel, and I did for a while. And I was saying this morning on the show, like, I have 2 videos that I taped in October, and then I never got them edited because I just got way too busy with Q4. I mean, it's like, I made $150 last year on YouTube. I can't devote as very much time to it. So it was like, maybe in the next couple of days, I'll put those up. Okay. Because now I got time. But
right.
But, we were talking about this morning too, like, or maybe, I think it might have even been after the show though, because we usually hang around and talk for a while. Oh my God, I think we talked 3 hours today. But, some of us were saying it'd be good if you have cash set aside in your business because, man, when people are starting to hurt for money, they're going to be selling their electronics, their video games, their household. And, I mean, it's not like we're stealing it from them because they need the money and they need to sell it quick.
Right.
And then if you've got the money and you've got the time, you can, wait and sell it for more. So it's always good. I always try to have some cash on hand or, I'm not saying like cash in my pocket, but Craig's got me beat. But it's, have that money set aside for when opportunities come, because they just come when you least expect it, and need to grab up those opportunities when you can. Because if we're not able to sell on Amazon very much, or my inventory starts running out, but I'm seeing these deals on Facebook and I just go grab them up, then, I can be selling that.
Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah, there, or eBay, whatever, wherever it'll sell best. I mean, maybe even, well, probably not Amazon. Even merchant fulfilled, I don't sell without a receipt, but right back to Facebook Marketplace a little later or whatever.
Yeah. So what you think about Facebook Marketplace?
I mean, okay, so I live kind of on the end of a really slow street. It's not like I have lots of traffic that goes by. And then I have a front porch with, covered front porch, like a big porch you can walk on, but it's covered. There's no door, but you can walk up to the porch. About 2 years ago, I bought something on Facebook Marketplace, and it was like porch pickup. I had never heard of that. So I went and got it. I went to the lady's front door. She had a Rubbermaid container out there. I opened it up. There was like 4 bags with our names on them. You just left the money in there and took it. And I was like, hey, this is the way to go. I mean, here's the thing. Almost all of my stuff is an Amazon return. So if someone stole it, I'm losing $20. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, now if it's $100, I mean, I have sold some bigger items, and I will normally just meet somebody, or I've sold some furniture where I just let them come to the house. But number one, I started doing porch pickup because I can't waste my life sitting in the Starbucks parking lot for people to not show up.
Right.
And then number two, I would get a little irritated because people would say, oh, I'm interested, or can you hold it for me till whenever? And, then you try to hold something, and then 3 other people want it, and then they're gone, and then that person, blah, 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 blah. So just to get the people to kind of go away, I started to say, I can only hold it if you pay me PayPal. And I don't think only one person has not paid me because they said they just didn't even have PayPal. It was an older lady. So I was blown away that people would just pay for something right away. And I do that very often. And then I just tell them, I can have it out there in just a few minutes. Like, you just let me know when you're on your way, and I'll have it on the front porch for you.
Right.
So I love doing that, because then even if they don't come for a day or two, it's already paid for. I don't care when they come.
Right.
I mean, really. And again, it's mostly, like I say, it's not like I'm putting, $500 item out on the front porch and leaving money. I mean, I have forgotten getting, like, people have put money under the rug or something. I forget till the next day or something. You got lunch money under the rug.
Hey, that's a good thing. That's a nice strategy, though.
Yeah, but again, it kind of depends on your neighborhood, or But the whole thing about, I've told a lot of people about, if you want me to hold it, pay on Facebook Marketplace, and I have actually shipped a few Facebook Marketplace even before they kind of offered shipping. I had somebody else
offered it.
I don't know if it's exactly. I think you have the possibility of clicking on there. I will ship or something. But I had somebody want that Catan game, like, not this Christmas, but the Christmas before. Mm-hmm. Everybody got, there was way too many fakes for Catan, so everyone got, restricted on Catan. And I just happened to still have one, and I put it on Facebook Marketplace, and right away somebody said, would you ship it to me? They're only, Chattanooga's like an hour away, but I was like, okay. And I shipped to them, not any problem. I mean, it's not something I want to do all the time. But when people ask me, I just say, send me your zip code, and I'll tell you exactly how much the shipping is. Because
you're in Tennessee.
Charge them, what it is to ship. And
you can just Georgia, Kill.
You can just pull it up on, like, Pirate Ship and see how much it is.
So let me tell you about my little story with Facebook Marketplace. First of all, I love it. I do really well on it. And I ship on it. I didn't know that they offered it through there. So I just use PayPal. So long story short, in November, I sell Ray Dunn, and it's a pottery. And I sold some birdhouses to this wonderful lady, and it was like $150 worth of stuff. So sent it to her. She got it. Everything was great. The text messages that, she loved it. Everything arrived perfectly, blah, blah, blah. Fast forward 7 months. I get a letter text from PayPal saying, basically, long story short, if you don't do PayPal business, Facebook doesn't
They're not obligated.
they're not obligated. They don't protect the seller.
Right.
It
Yeah.
was just a friend or whatever. A friend gave me $150 or a stranger, and they took it back because she filed a claim on her credit card that her credit card was broke, was stolen or
fraudulent.
Yeah, fraudulent activity on there. So they took it from me, but she got a hold of it, finding out, and she did pay me back for it. So that was a good thing.
Thank you, young
But
lady.
I did not know that sellers weren't protected. Here I am, just ship it out, whatever you want.
Yeah, I would say I don't think there's any protection that way. Now I didn't realize there was protection if you used PayPal
business. You are protected, they said.
Kev, do you sell anything on Facebook Marketplace?
I just buy stuff off Facebook Marketplace. I'm just too busy with eBay since I'm not full time to touch really anything else besides Facebook and Mercari and some Poshmark.
Okay. How about you, Buffalo? You how you do it? You sell on there or you buy from there? How you do it?
I'm more of a buyer from Facebook Marketplace. I go in there and look for deals like other selling sites. I just go look for deals that I can take and flip. But for selling on there, I haven't, ventured out that far.
Well, we did both. We have been doing both with selling on there and buying stuff from on there. But we've been except for that little story she had, we didn't have good experience.
Yeah, that was the only thing. I've had great experiences.
So that was
I like it.
When we got those pallets, and that was one of the because we had big items, except for the stuff that we couldn't send. We didn't send to Amazon. We had so many big items that's what the only avenue for us to really get rid of the pallets. And I can say we really banged it out on there. So
hey, y'all got a shout out from Jody for reaching 900 subs.
I thanked her.
Yeah, congratulations.
Thank y'all.
Thank you.
Thank y'all. Hustle.
Yeah, that's great.
Hanging around y'all, hanging around, getting to know and hanging around y'all, man. We try to be like y'all.
Hey, let me say something too, man. And most of y'all, well, some of y'all know this already, but I just want to say that this lady right here, Sue, is the reason why I came out the shadows. I met her one time at Walmart. We just happened to be in the same place, sourcing at the same time. I knew her, but she didn't know me because I had seen her on a show that I followed. And she was like, what's your YouTube channel? I was like, I don't have one. And she was like,
She said, I've been thinking about it.
I said, I've been thinking about it. And she was like, go ahead, just turn the camera on. And I was like, you know what? I got home, I started thinking about it, started doing a little bit more research, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and turn the camera on. Now, it took me
a little while because I asked a few times.
But yeah, she is the one that really convinced me to think a little bit more hard and long about going ahead and turning that camera on and coming out of the shadows and sharing my story. And I'm glad I did.
Yeah, me too. I'm glad you did too, Sue, because guess what? We get to join and be right here on camera with y'all. And look, we got the Fifth and Lounge hanging out with us. Old school back to the new school. Boy, it's a pretty school. Boy, I love this school. Teaching and getting money. Learning and getting money. I love this.
Definitely. And I got some big things coming up for the next 2 weeks.
Sorry, Jody.
Oh, my wife.
Look, I can't see that little type. I saw Jennifer's face up there, and I'm like, yes, she did.
You what? She ain't wrapped too tight.
I just gave Jody and Chris Thrifty stuff. And I don't ever give anybody admin status. The last time I gave admin status to anybody in my group was 4 years ago. Actually, I think it was years ago. But after seeing all the comments on that, that one post on there to take care of the group, so I added Jody, and I also added Chris Thrift Beast.
Okay, then.
Very good.
Tonight, that was a smart move because you're gonna generate more people on there just with the comment that you made. So you need somebody to help you out.
They always have my back for everything too. So they're always in my group, always in my chats, always posting stuff in the group. They're very active, especially always having my back.
Man, I watched y'all show today, this morning, Sue, and
Oh, God, it went on and on.
yeah, I watched y'all this morning, and I seen you just sitting there listening, and when you commented, a lot of people in the chat, every time you had something to say, they really was in tune with what you had to say. I noticed that because I think they see that you being more transparent and being more on the same level as what's going on in the world too, and you don't have to speak about everything that all the rest of them speaking about, but you kind of hold your own and speak how I think you feel from the heart sometimes. That's what I seen, and with the chat was talking, and that's what I seen from the people in the chat, what they was talking about. So I was like, I'm the type of person, I say hi to everybody I think I know, and I ask a question and try to get some feedback on some things, but I'm not a person that want to be out there forefront on like that. But Buffalo Picker keep telling me, go ahead, man. You got to let these people know that you're serious about this, because this ain't nothing but a community. And it's a community of love. If you go in there and show love, they get love. And that's what you did for me this morning when you acknowledged me. I was like, dang, she acknowledged me, Buffalo. I said, she acknowledged me, man. You know what I'm saying? And even you, Kevin, when you
wait a minute, you didn't tell me that.
Yeah, I didn't know.
I was at work.
Yeah, you was working.
I don't always catch it,
Right.
I try to watch the chat. Sometimes it goes a little fast, but we have the best people in the chat. I just love, messing with people in the chat and stuff and seeing the same people all the time. It's really fun.
Right.
But it was funny when I was at the Walmart. I mean, I had my head deep in the clearance. He can tell you. I was like focused in the clearance. My cart was already like overflowing. And he came around the corner. I think I let me put something in the cart, and I hear this scoop. And I look up like, yes. It's so funny. And we were both like 50 miles from home, or you were maybe 30 miles from home. I was like 50 miles from home. I mean, and he said, I always wondered if I would run into you at a Walmart, and I don't even do that many Walmarts. So that was really, it was funny that we just happened to run into each other.
It was fate.
Just like when Buffalo Picker met you. He said, man, it felt like I met a superstar. I said, yeah. Really told him. He was like, man, I feel like I met a superstar. I said, for real? He said, you got to go check her out. Check her out. So I go, man. I said,
I'm just an old lady that talks in the car, but I have fun.
I said, the young lady be moving around real good. She be getting it in. That's what I said. When I saw by some of your videos I started watching, I'm like, she really getting it in. I was like, dang. I said, Buffalo, she be everywhere.
I mean, I'll tell you, every year till my husband got married, he would take me on a week vacation. We'd go sourcing for my birthday, so I could pick like a city and we'd go sourcing, and be like 11:30 at night. Well, when I'm traveling by myself, I don't like to be at the stores more than around 9 o'clock. Like there's certain parts of Charlotte I go to all the time, and there was like a toy store or whatever, but I have to be careful. And so I have toys with me, so it's like 11 o'clock. I'm like, hit a few more stores on the way back to the hotel, and I'm be like, Mom, I'm tired. Let's go.
Is Sue breaking up?
A little bit.
Am I? A little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah. Okay.
A little bit. Sue, do this. Back out where it says leave studio, then come right back in. That may fix the problem.
Oh, she can do that, what you said. Hey,
yeah, she goes backstage.
Tell us how to run our show because we don't know.
Hey, y'all got to bring her back in now.
We got. She
just click her right. She'll come right back in.
She hasn't popped up yet.
Yeah.
Okay. That's not right. Okay. Thank you.
And even with you, Kevin, that when you let me in on your show that evening,
There we go.
Hi, Sue, and I was really like. I was at awe for real, especially when I went back and started looking at some of your old stuff you were doing, man. And I was like, dang, this dude was really in the mix of doing videos like you were doing. And plus, on top of that, hustling like you were hustling. I was like, man, this is the real deal Holyfield right here. And
well, like I tell everybody, I always think that when you look at your videos, it's more of like a resume. When you ask somebody to come on your show, they kind of look through your stuff, and it's like doing their due diligence. Like, hey, is this kid legit?
Right.
I've even had people write me saying, hey, they saw me in the chats and like, who's this Kevin kid? They looked through my stuff and realized I had like Steve Rakin on, Bonafide Hustler, Ronnie Hart, all of them. And they're like, I've never heard of this kid. But they come to realize that when they do get to know me, that I get wearing my heart on my sleeve, and I have so much passion for this stuff, and I give everybody the respect that they deserve. And like I was telling everybody else, I think Jody and Chris last night, that I don't want to just go, get popular again by myself. I want to bring everybody up with us. That's why I like coming on your channel.
Yeah.
I love going on Texas Treasures channel every Thursdays at anywhere from 7 to 8 p.m. because I remember watching their video. Brian's really good. Clay's just starting out, and they only had like 2-3 watchers. And I'm like, man, they got some good stuff here. I like them. So it goes to prove that I don't care where I have subscribers or whatever I have people follow me. I will go into your chat, even if you have 2 or 3 watchers. And I'll just have a good time because I feel like, and if I believe in you guys, I'm going to keep promoting you guys, putting you up, coming on your shows. And because that's how we used to do it back in the day on the reseller meet and greet. It's reseller meet and greet is the same exact theory as the reseller union I have every Wednesday night. Only difference is that I have old school OG YouTubers that I do it with. And we all started the reseller meet and greet with on Chad Goldenfinger Pickers group channel. So like, and the only difference is I like bringing like you guys on, just like anybody wants to pop on and talk to us and ask us questions. Newer YouTubers mix it up with the older crowd, and we have a good crowd, man. I'm super, super, super excited tomorrow. I got my first big get for the show because I really wasn't trying at first because I was trying to do it organically again, like get back in the group organically. But then I'm finally like, man, like I need to get myself out there, get some bigger people on here, so everybody will have a chance to get on that show to talk to them too, and get to know, hey, how did you work things on the YouTube? How did you get this? Or even their strategies. So tomorrow I have a lot of Josh. I hope you guys know who a lot of Josh is. Right. He's super huge in the community. Supports a lot of people here in this chat also. And then next Wednesday I have Renz, and this is exclusive. This is the first time I've actually announced this. Next Wednesday I have the shoe masters, Renzi. I hope you guys know who Renzi is. RNZY. They are the absolute the most underrated YouTube channel I can think of right now. I don't know why they don't have 100,000 subscribers. It's crazy. And then the following week I have Chris, aka Daily Refinement, coming on, and I'm hoping to get the week after that Pure Hustle Podcast on. So like I'm trying to go hard with these people each week so we can all get bigger quicker. Well,
that's a beautiful look, and thank you for letting us have that exclusive. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the YouTube world who coming on your show. I appreciate that, my brother. You know, hey, Sue, when you think about how you started in this business, what was your first goals when you first started out? What were your first goals when you first?
I went like full time.
Yes, when you started full time.
I mean, it really was to replace the job I didn't like.
Okay.
I had worked a job for 3 or 4 years, which I loved, but then it was a small company, and the husband and wife who owned the company were getting a divorce. And when you work in a really small company, you get like really close. It's like a family. So I was like the teenage daughter of the mother and father getting a divorce. It was horrible, and I was always stressed out. And I worked remote because I had moved from Tennessee. I worked for them in Tennessee, moved to California, worked for them there, and then I moved here for them here, and so I little by little got my hours less and less there, and my husband was like, just quit and get another job. And I had dabbled just a little bit playing in Amazon when my son started, and so it was really to replace my job. So I probably for 6 months I kept some hours at the job and worked Amazon and just put every penny back in and built my inventory and built my inventory and built my inventory. But I went slow. I mean, I'm very cautious about things, and I wanted to learn it really well. And, so I'm pretty happy where I am this year. I mean, I was really think I was going to hit my big goal this year, but we'll see. I just don't know how things are going to go. But
stay positive. Stay positive.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not worried about it. If I only hit what I hit last year, I'm real happy with that anyway.
Right.
But so far, I'm I mean, February I was up 75% over last year.
There you go.
I've done really well this year, and I mean, sales have just been really good. But this last 2-3 weeks have been really, really good. But if I can't keep sending stuff in, they're not going to be as high. But I can catch up later.
A little bit.
It'll change for us. Hopefully.
It'll get back on rotation. I believe we'll be back on the platform that we love and like to be on. You know, and that's that beast, like Buffalo Picker says. What is a Buffalo Picker? What's that beast?
Amazon.
Okay, then that's what I wanted to hear. You know, but I think everybody is right now is in a place in the world where we all trying to just figure it out. So, you know, once we have something real on the table where we can decipher and get through this, I believe everything will be okay.
Everything will be okay.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it at all. And like I said, I went slow and built, so I have a pretty large inventory right there now, and I have no debt on it. So, you know, I'm in that positive situation. I'm in a chat with somebody else that, you know, I went to this big conference about a month ago, and we ended up starting a chat between us, and the one guy who's done really well on Amazon though, he said he's got a $14,000 a month payment to Amazon because he took out a big loan, and it's like, I just can't imagine being in that.
I think I heard him say that today. He said that today. He oh
no, that's John. He's way more than 14,000. This is somebody else. Yeah. I mean, John's in the same situation, but he was able to get those shipments through the.
That's a good thing.
If you had shipments that you started before today, like if you had them in Amazon already, no matter what stage you had it on, like we usually start them in inventory labs, and when you complete it there, it's sent over to Amazon. But if you hadn't done anything to ship it yet, you were still able to ship today. So he was able to get a whole pallet out today.
Oh, well, that's a beautiful look.
Yeah.
That's a good, hey, thank you, Jake God, because I think the journey is going to be real in these next few weeks. And then, hey, I'm looking like Buffalo. I'm trying to see what the food industry can bring to us too. You know, if I could switch it up a little bit and get some nice deals for stuff, hey, and we open to it, I'm sending it to Amazon. You know, but I still hope our eBay store keep going like it's been going, because we been selling a nice few little things eBay, and our Amazon store has been kicking out some nice profits for us, you know, this last few days. So I'm just looking forward to I hope it keep kicking, because, you know, I look at it, the world needs some joy. So if your kid want a toy, go ahead and get it for them. The world needs some joy. If you need some new socks, go and buy some new socks. The world needs a joy. That's all I look at. The world needs some happiness right now.
The video's description.
Yeah, and Mama needs a glass of wine.
Hey, that sippy red cup. I got Kool-Aid. That's all I'm drinking, Kool-Aid. I say, hey, Kool-Aid. Hey, Buffalo Picker. You know, I know you got.
I want to know what's up with our description.
What's
I didn't do it. This one, I'm throwing him so under the bus. Jody, dude, wants to know what the heck's up with the video's description. What did you put?
When I put something messed up, Jody?
I don't know.
Hey, Jody, forgive me. It probably was early morning or late night when I went on and did this. So I apologize if I did something, you know, dysfunctional. Blame me. Don't blame the better half of the glass.
You saw that we needed Kevin to help us get this thing rolling.
So Buffalo made us come out the shadow. I'm letting you know. We was in the shadow. I was sitting on my hands. I wasn't trying to do none of this because I look at it like, hey, this ain't my forte. But I said everybody got a little acting in them.
All right, Jody, I'm going to have to go back and look at it when this
is the most intense description you've ever seen.
Description.
Oh, I put all caps. Oh, Jody, I put all caps.
I told him not to do that because I do it at work, and he's like, I said, Chris, don't do that because they're going to think you're yelling. Yeah. He's like, that's not yelling. I can see it. And I go, I think so too. But
well, I just got new glasses, y'all. I don't got them on. Please forgive me. I did, and I just now starting to become computer literate. So Just help me and let me roll with y'all a little bit. But I wasn't screaming at y'all. I promise y'all. Thank y'all for coming out and hang out with us. I promise y'all the description I have on my little readers, and I'll make sure they'll be right for the next show. I promise y'all.
That is the most intense description. You're fired.
That means you got to do it though. If you fire him, you have to do that job.
No, I'm not doing it by myself. He's not fired.
That just hurt my feelings almost. But I knew she was joking. I ain't going nowhere. Kevin, tell me something good, man. Tell me something good. What's the most unique thing you got in that death pile right now?
Oh my God, too much to talk. Way too many good things in that death pile. I have so much good things. I got vacuums here I can part out for a couple $100. I have my girlfriend said she's gonna clean today. Never got to it. We've just been so busy. But I think that I think it's a good start to my vacuum part and that I want to try, that little niche. But I do want to say I am getting ready. I don't know if you guys want to watch how I do this, but I'm getting ready to try to snipe. I can't promise I'm going to be able to snipe, but in about an hour from now, I'm going to attempt to snipe 4 different Civil War letters.
Oh yeah.
And they're not going to be cheap for me. They're going to run. I'm going to try anywhere from $40-$50 a piece. But I'm also going to get anywhere from $150 to $300, depending on the content on them. I'm just trying to do my research.
That's on eBay.
Mm-hmm. I can screen share what I'm looking at right now if you guys want.
No, it's good. I missed that part. It's good.
Yeah.
So, Sue, do you have a lot of death piles left somewhere?
I really don't buy for eBay anymore, but I have all my Amazon returns from Christmas that I haven't been listing.
Do you think about selling them in lots or anything like that?
I mean, I actually did sell some of the smaller stuff or opened up packages or whatever. I have a lady that I actually met her buying some things on Facebook Marketplace. Okay. And so I'll just send her a picture and go, hey, I got this box, $25 or $70, whatever. And she's always taking it from me. But what I have left, I mean, I've got Legos that might have a little tear in the package or this or that. Some of it, I did sell quite a bit on eBay at Christmas time.
Okay.
And then, came January and it was like, I just actually had somebody come help me. I have one lady that works for me 3 days a week, and then she does all my shipping for me for Amazon. And then I have a couple of moms that have kids in school or whatever that will come help me as needed. And I had her come open all my returns from Amazon. I just had all of them. And so now I'm home this week, so I need to get those. I'm in eBay.
Right. Buffalo, do you when you feel like something ain't selling or something returned and came back, do you try to do the same thing, sell lots or sell anything on Facebook Marketplace? Do you try to do that? Or I
haven't ventured out to Facebook Marketplace yet, but sometime like if I have a return from Amazon and it's a little damaged or the box a little damaged or whatever, I try to take that item, take good photos and sell it on eBay. Now, if it come back and it's in good condition,
right,
I'm gonna sit on it for a minute, see what the market look like on Amazon, and then I'm gonna send it back.
Okay.
So that's basically what I do. Like Sue was saying, she got a lot of returns from Amazon. I have returns as well, which I haven't opened the boxes. Because I mean it is what it is. If I remember one time I opened up a box and there's supposed to be a return on a book bag. And basically, the customer took my new book bag, put their child old book bag in there, returned it, and said, it was a used item that they received. But I just rolled with it. It cost me about $6 anyway.
Right.
But basically, what I do is I take a period where I open those boxes and I see the condition. If it's in new condition and there's no damage to the box, then I'll hold it for a while, see what what's going on with Amazon. Like I had a case in point, I had a My Little Pony, the glow in the dark one.
Mhm.
And I was selling that at Amazon. I had it returned. I opened up the box. I went into the Amazon to check to see what it was doing. Amazon didn't have it anymore. So guess what? I shipped it back to Amazon on my next shipment, and I maxed out the price, and the thing sold. So
Yeah.
that's what I do when I get my returns from Amazon.
That's what we do too.
Yeah, we usually do.
I mean, not occasionally I get something that you can tell it wasn't even open, and
Right.
I still right back in.
We got a few things like that. Like 2 weeks ago, we got a few things like that from Amazon came back to us, and they just said they didn't want it. I don't know. We didn't know why Amazon didn't put it back in the store.
Yeah, because usually they put it right back in inventory, but
Sometimes the customer says it's damaged, and so my damages come automatically to me.
Yeah,
but it's like sometimes they say it just so they can ship it back for free.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I got you. Yep. Devin, do you do anything like that? Do you sell some of your items? Do you, and when you feel like that 400 pound, you didn't list it so much you didn't want to list, do you feel like ever putting some pieces together, you know what I'm saying, and sell them like that, or no?
No, I don't like bundling. It just, with clothing, sometimes it just doesn't work out. Okay. I have no problem sitting on long tail items like that and just doing that. But when it comes to bundling, yeah, I don't need it. No, I don't. I'm fine. I want to get max profit. I can see how a lot of people like to do it that way. But for me, I'm just straight up, just one piece at a time.
Right. It depends on what kind of items you're selling too.
Yeah, with clothes, I find it's a lot easier just because clothes is like, hey man, like say someone's selling 5 polo shirts, different colors. Well, what if I already have that one color you're selling with there too? I don't need that color, right? So, I mean, it's better off to sell them individually and then giving them a deal if they want 3 of them. If they want maybe 3 out of the 4, and they say, like, hey, here, I'll give you an offer. Can you do something on the ship? And then, yeah, I'm going to help them out, definitely. Trying to keep them coming back.
eBay also offers, if you have different items, you can offer, like, if you buy 2 or more, you get 5% off, 10%. When you're listing it, do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
You have that option.
Yeah. I don't ever do it that way. Because if somebody's going to want something, they're going to ask me, hey, listen. And I had somebody last week ask the same thing to me. They said, hey, listen, if I buy this one and I buy that one with you, will you do the correct shipping on it? Because the shipping was like $10 each. And for me, to ship both of them together would probably be like, I don't know, $13 or maybe even less than that. Okay. I was like, yeah, definitely, man. I'll send you the invoice. So he bought two items from me and we're good to go.
So if I do lock some up on eBay, it would be something like this, like a superhero character. What I do is, if somebody selling this stuff or I see it at a estate sale or garage sale and I see the singles like this, what I would do is I got a box out in my garages. I grab it. If I can get it for 50 cents or $1, I grab it, put it in that box until I can accumulate, some figures that go together, like Spider-Man and his Nemesis or Superman, Batman, stuff like that, Robin. Yeah. If I can get those and lot them up, I had some success selling them like that. So if you see these out there, don't just pass over, especially if you can get them for a good price, because you can lot them up and they will sell. I mean, I remember one time I had the different Spider-Mans without the box. I lotted up 5 of them and I sold them on eBay for $42 plus shipping. I only paid $1 for them. Some of them I paid 50 cents. So,
hey, that sounds good. Like I got these things coming back soon. Hopefully they come soon. They're 2 Black Panther figurines. And I know I can't send them to Amazon right now, but I got them for a good deal. And the 2 of them, if I put them together like they want them to be put together, I make a $25 profit. So I'm looking like, man, well, I can't send them in right now, but I still might put a couple of them on eBay just to see what the market's come that way with them, like Amazon got them listed over there. So
I ain't mean to cut you off.
no, you can't.
What I want to say too is, you got to pay attention to these movie release dates too when it comes to like superheroes, Avengers, and all that stuff, Disney. You got to pay attention to that because the people want to purchase those different type items. You may be sitting on that thing for a whole year, but then when that movie hit, everybody want it. So you gotta know that, kind of keep up with that kind of stuff, so you'll be in the know that say, okay, I got this in December. Spider-Man come out in June. Maybe I want to hold this until May.
Right.
So yeah, that stuff it plays a role as well.
Thanks. Good advice.
Yeah, you can just Google that stuff. But I was at the store one day and I called my husband. I'm like, is there a new Harley Quinn movie coming out soon? Because I found some Harley Quinn Legos. He was like, yeah, it's coming out right now. Okay,
right. Right. Harley Quinn, that's my girl.
Phone a friend or look it up on Google.
Right.
Look at the video you did on her. You know what I mean? And it generated a lot of noise. It generated a lot of footprints when I seen it. And I loved it.
Yeah. I think I got close to 2,000 views on that video.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So yeah. Harley Quinn got a little following. I like all them type of movies anyway. Just growing up playing superhero stuff as a kid and playing with all the figurines and stuff. And as a grown man, I still play with them. In my own little world. I don't let her know. I still play with them though. I play with them on the video game. I play the Batman, Spider-Man, and all those video games. So
right.
I love it. And I do go back and watch.
I thought you were turning those on for the grandkids.
So I do, but I watch them with them. I don't mind watching them with them, and then I can tell them who different characters are too. They don't mind asking Papa who is this and who is that. So yeah, I like that, man. So that was some good advice just to keep. So I might sit on these 15 I got and just put a couple of them up there, just for like almost show and tell.
Well, keep in mind that Black Panther movie don't hit until 2022.
Oh no, I'm getting rid of them. I get some more. They gotta go. So they gotta go. Yeah. So what you think about this evening? We got show and tell. Just to let you know, Sue, we do a thing on our shows called show and tell at the end of the show.
Just a little something we picked up this week.
I've seen you do some show and tell.
Yeah. So we
to the shows. Yeah.
So we'd like to give you and Kevin, because I know Kevin can go reach over there in the many piles of things. If you got anything, Sue, now you don't have to be pressed or pressured. If you have anything around you or you feel like showing, you're more than welcome to go ahead and start us off, or Kevin can go ahead and start us off. I
gotta find something real quick. Hold on a second. I'll look for me real quick.
Yeah, I'm upstairs and all my stuff is downstairs, but I don't know if I have anything I can show you anyway.
That's okay. I got some stuff.
Look, Buffalo Picker, you last but not least.
Calm down. Calm down, Buffalo Picker.
And go grab some of my returns. See what I got.
There you go.
No, so we went to was it Penny's? Penny's we got this? JC Penny's.
JC Penny's, yeah.
JC Penny's. We didn't go up there sourcing.
We went for our grandson.
Yep, for Mason. We went up there for our grandson, and I happened to walk over to this wall of stuff that was on sale. Anyway, long story short, I got these can you see it?
Oh, cotton candy maker.
Yes. $10 a piece.
Oh, wow.
And then I think I had like 5 or 10% off at Penny's that day. So I got them for pretty much, I think, next to nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And they're going for
40
to
40. I think that it was $42, I believe. What's the other one? Go ahead.
My hot chocolate. The same brand. It's a hot chocolate maker. So I think I'll probably keep this and save it until the holidays, because I'm sure no one's going to want hot chocolate right now.
Now, I have sold the Mr. Coffee ones that they don't make anymore. I've sold them used on Amazon for $75.
Wow. Well, you know that's
It's Cocoa Motion.
Oh, okay.
If you ever see a Cocoa Motion, but they do sell better in the wintertime, but both of those that I sold were boxed.
Well,
even though they were used.
Just the two items right there was brand new. We got, I think, 5 of each, or no, we got 10 of the cotton candy, and I think we got 5 of the cocoa. Hot chocolate maker. So if anybody out there wants them some cocoa right now, or anybody wants to
wait a minute, there was a place that had a blizzard somewhere. Somebody needs some hot cocoa.
Yeah, y'all want some of this, y'all can come get it.
Hey, y'all turning your show into a QVC, ain't you?
Hey, here go my Vanna White right here. Show hey, there you go. And you see the box is still brand new, all the above. Kev, go ahead, my brother.
All right, so I just picked up. It's not my best one, but I just listed it. I was having a hard time. I didn't want to sell it. I wanted to keep it because it's so it's so retro and vintage and the stuff I like to wear and buy. It's this Norm Thompson. I mean, look at the colors on that.
Oh,
the color
nice.
blocking.
We're gonna make
That is so fun.
bigger, Kev.
Oh, you got it?
I'm getting it. Look, I learned.
Isn't that sick?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
That is something I would wear. I'm a geek like that.
Said it, Kev?
But yeah.
And what's the name of that again, Kev?
Norm Thompson. Norm Thompson.
Okay.
TPSON. I have this listed, I think, for 45.
Okay.
But I'll take anything over $30 for it.
That's a thrift find.
Yeah. No, that was I think that was a bins find or maybe an estate sale find. I think it might have been a bins find actually. Yeah, the Goodwill bins. Because I know she's still doing our video and she didn't need that shirt anymore because she already videoed it. So I think it's a bins find for $1 or by the pound. So it's probably like $1.20. So 69 cents a pound. It's like a pound and a half right there. So
that's a nice find right there. Buffalo Picker.
Well, I found the kilt there too. And
you found another one there too?
No, I found a kilt. I found a bunch of stuff there when we went.
Oh,
I think we
okay.
spent $80. We'll probably make like
You missed
$500-600 out of it. I know. I would have thought. That is just so stupid of me. Funny. It would have been so funny wearing that and then using that as a thumbnail with the green screen and just doing some. I could have done some Irish jig in the back, or like Highland or something in the back, and I could have had like a fake sword with the. I don't want to talk about it because I'm just activated now.
Because you might find you.
Go ahead, Buffalo.
Blow me up. Blow me up.
Go ahead, Buffalo Picker. What do you have?
Blow him up.
Oh,
blow me up. Yeah, I got
learning this tonight.
I got to get my girl on stage. I found Holly Quinn.
Whoa.
I have 7 of these that I picked up from Ross. Like I said, this my girl.
Right.
Oh, they was $9.99 at Ross.
Okay.
And I think they go for about 30 something.
Whoa.
These right here, like I said, Walmart clearance is still alive.
Yeah.
Boys, this item right here, believe it or not, $7.
Whoa.
Wow.
And I have a twin.
The Hulk.
I have 10. I have 5.
Okay.
They're going to be here until Q4.
Quit pushing on that box like that. You're going to damage it.
Hey, that's the Hulk. He can't get it.
Yeah, he's strong, baby. He's strong. He's strong.
Now the Quinn, are you selling on Amazon?
Let me take that back. This right here, I have 7. Only 6 gonna go to Amazon.
Yeah,
One
you're gonna keep right up there
with the rest of my Hulks.
Sue asked you a question, Buffalo.
Is that
What's that?
Are you selling the Quinn on Amazon?
Oh no. This is an eBay sale because I'm not approved in Lego.
I can sell Lego, but not the clocks. Like they have those little keychain ones, or they're about that size with the clock. The clock ones I can't sell.
On Amazon.
So I was curious if somebody else could sell clocks.
Yeah, no, I'm still.
I can sell Lego and I can sell everything, but not the little clocks.
Once I get approved with Lego on Amazon, which I am looking for a distributor. I think EE distribution.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, right now I'm just trying to decide if I'm going to pay the amount of money they requesting for an item so that I can get ungated or get an invoice to get ungated on Amazon. But once I do, you see this shelf back here?
Mm-hmm.
I have 3 shelves full of Lego boxes that I can't wait to ship them out to Amazon.
Death
They
pile?
age well.
Sue, can I ask you, what your son just buy pallets?
I mean, he just buys large quantity and he pallets it up himself.
Okay.
Now, it's called LTL to ship in to Amazon that way.
Right.
But he has a prep center now that does all that prepping for him.
So
But yeah, he'll buy large quantities and pallet it up because you have to prep it for.
Okay. All right. Well, we're gonna end this beautiful show tonight, y'all. I'd like to thank all my guests. I'm talking about from the bottom of my heart. I'd like to thank all y'all for coming out, hanging with us.
Absolutely.
And showing y'all beautiful faces and thanking y'all for blessing us with y'all beautiful presence. So everybody was out there with us tonight. Thank you for our little mishaps from the beginning to me screaming at y'all, talking about come look at our show. I apologize, but I'd like to thank y'all, and I hope all y'all stay safe. God bless, and wash your hands.
That's right. Wash your hands.
They want to say?
Yeah.
Just stay safe, everybody.
Yes. Thanks, everybody.